Hey all, Josh Liston here, the producer of the podcast you're about to listen to. I have two other podcasts that you may be interested in. The first one, Hell of a Mouth, which is a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fancast, and my second show, Sake This, Sakethis, Sake This, which is a comedy show exploring all the weird and wonderful things from the country of Japan. So check that out if you're looking for something fun, Hell of a Mouth, the Buffy fancast, and Sake This. Thanks so much for your time up front. Now, let's jump back into the episode already in motion.
I'm Stephen Jondrew from the official GonnaGeek.com show, a weekly geek news podcast that is a part of the Gonna Geek Network, just like the show you're checking out now. Shows on the network are individually owned, and opinions expressed may not reflect others. Find other awesome geeky shows at GonnaGeekNetwork.com.
After a series best Season 3, fans of Amazon's fantasy series Wheel of Time were caught massively off guard when the show was cancelled in mid-2025. Guys, to say there was a meltdown in that fandom would be understating it. It was a vitriolic reaction. But fans of Wheel of Time, the TV show, are not going away quietly, let me tell you. They launched a huge fan campaign as soon as the announcement was made about the cancellation, centered around an online petition at savewot.com, savewhat.com. And it's now coming towards the end of November 2025. There's 229,000 plus signatures already collected on that one petition. There's also been letter writing runs, social media drives, and as we continue into the first few months of 2026, I'm sure we're going to see flash mobs, billboards, all the things that a really engaged fan community tends to roll out to get attention for their fan campaign. Now, SaveWOT.com has done something in this campaign that it makes so much sense to do it, but I personally have never seen it done. What they've got there on the main page of the website is a graphical list of similar types of fantasy shows that may have some crossover audience or definitely would have the potential for crossover audience. The scores for those shows listed across the Tomato Meter, so Rotten Tomatoes, Popcorn Meter, the IMDb user rating, Metascore, and user score. So most of the big and most publicized rating websites for film, they've put them all into one list, and they've compared Season 3 of Wheel of Time, which across the board is seen as by far the strongest season and was heading in a pretty epic direction, which is probably why, once again, the fan reaction was so intense when the show was cancelled after Season 3. They compared the show to House of Dragons Season 2, The Witcher Season 3, and Rings of Power Season 2. Short, long, Wheel of Time Season 3 has a higher rating on every single site than all of those shows. So their direct competition for the fantasy viewer, Season 3 at least of their show, crushing it. So that was really clever, and I hadn't really seen that before. It's a little antagonistic, potentially, a little bit confrontational. It's also sledging a fellow Amazon show in Rings of Power, but I think out of all of those shows, the majority of people would say Rings of Power is a level of quality below all of those shows. So, pretty clever, really beautiful website. It wasn't just a generic change.org campaign page that looks just like every other campaign page. It had a look, it suited the aesthetic of the show, and they had that, hey, our show actually outscores all these other shows graphic, which I thought was great. So I wanted to finish up, as I am recording this while I'm traveling at the moment, which is probably why it sounds quite different to normal. I wanted to finish up by sharing just a few quotes from Rosamund Pike, who was the star of the show, around her feelings on the cancellation. Quote, "By Season 3, I think we had our wings fully spread, and we were showing where we were capable of going. And there was a really well-acted, well-written, cohesive, deep show that was attracting powerhouse actors to come and play supporting characters. I think we showed what we were capable of doing with that material." Unquote. Quote, "In my dreams, another studio would be wise and pick it up." End quote. So best of luck to the team behind SaveWOT.com. Make sure you go check it out if you are a Wheel of Time fan, the Amazon TV show. If you're a fan of that, check it out. Also, more broadly to the fandom, good luck. I hope that you get a continuation worthy of the strength of Season 3 of the TV show, and keep fighting the good fight. So that's all for today. Thanks for listening. Speak to you again soon, and bye for now.